Welcome back everyone, this is week 3 of the $75 grocery budget challenge. I'm Selena and I'm here to give you an idea about how to eat healthy under a budget. And eating healthy to me means taking enough proteins and maintaining gut health.
This week I can't find many good deals on meats at either Superstore or Walmart. I'm not sure if it's because of the Canada groceries and essentials benefit top-up payment, so the sneaky corporation quietly cut back on their deals. I saw pork for $3 a pound, but it's way too much quantity for me for a week, so I skipped that. I grabbed a kilogram of mackerel and some vegetables. I saw coconut water on sale, so I take one. So this week, I'm taking you to somewhere new, Pricemart, the Asian grocery store under the same corporation as Safe-On Foods. I'll be honest, I'm not a big fan of Safe-On Foods. In my experience, it tends to run more expensive, but let's see how Pricemart does when they're trying to reach the Asian community. Oh no, I feel tripped off, because the vegetables here are so much cheaper than what I paid at Superstore. The meat prices are not too bad either. Honestly, better than I expected. Since I'm going fully Asian this week, I grabbed some items I can find easily at Superstore or Walmart, like miso paste, seaweed, star anise, cinnamon sticks, rice mint chili, and lemongrass. Alright, checking out at Pricemart, and there's a problem.
Guys, I'm in trouble today because I overspent $7.81. But first, let's look at what I got. Okay.
Looking at everything I got, I could have done much better if I had gone straight to Pricemart from the start. Lesson learned. It's okay, I owe you guys $7.81 this week. I'll pay it back next week. My green onions are 2 weeks old now. It's time to harvest. I leave the roots in the soil and they will grow back again in couple weeks.
These are the ginger that I have from week 1 and the onions I have from week 2. And here's the garlic that I prepared last night.
12 o'clock midnight. Day 2. $2,000 years later.
I'm keeping the garlic in the freezer, and every time I use, I just take single pieces like these out.
This week the workflow is a little different and I want to walk you through it so it makes sense. First, I wash all the vegetables as usual. Then I cut the onion, ginger and lemongrass to the right size for marinating the meat. Then I cut the meats, grill the fish, then I marinate and cook the meats, and finally I process the remaining vegetables. The mackerel is super simple. I fillet the fish, pat it right, add a thin layer of salt on both sides, and air fry at 395 degrees F for 10 minutes. That's it. Remember to put the rice on.
So to marinate beef, I add in here 1 tablespoon green onion root, 1 tablespoon of garlic, 1 teaspoon chicken stock powder, 2 teaspoon sugar, 2 tablespoon soy sauce, pepper, about a teaspoon 5 spice powder, about a teaspoon salt. Then mix everything. To marinate pork, I add in here 2 teaspoons of chicken stock powder, about a tablespoon of oyster sauce. I'm running out oyster sauce. About a tablespoon honey, a tablespoon sesame oil, 2 tablespoons lemongrass, and about a teaspoon of 5 spice, about a tablespoon cooking oil, 2 tablespoons soy sauce. Mix everything. To marinate chicken, I add 1 tablespoon onion, 1 tablespoon garlic, a lot of ginger, tablespoon sugar, 2 tablespoons fish sauce, and 1 teaspoon chicken stock powder, and mix.
For the bok choy, I start by frying the star anise, cinnamon stick, and lemongrass in a little oil to draw out the aroma. On another pan, I cook the braised ginger chicken. It should need to sit on the pan until it's ready. Then I add the beef together with the spices and lemongrass, and a tablespoon of paprika powder, and cook until the meat changes the color on the outside. I transfer everything to the Instant Pot. Add half a liter of coconut water. It gives the stew a very subtle sweetness that balances the spices. Then I pressure cook for 15 minutes.
High pressure for 15 minutes. I boil vermicelli so the grilled pork vermicelli.
At this point, the braised ginger chicken is ready as well. I cook fish sauce for bún thịt nướng
by adding 2 portions of sugar, 1 portion of fish sauce, and 3 portions of water. And bring it to a boil.
I roast pork for bún thịt nướng in air fryer at 375°F for 10 minutes on the first side and 5 minutes on the other side. I'm cutting the carrot, white onion, and green onion to add on to the bok choy. After the pressure cook is done, I open the lid and add another 500 ml of water to loosen the stew to the right consistency. Then I add the vegetable one by one, 5 minutes apart. Carrots first. While the bok choy is cooking, I make the pickled brine for the pickled vegetables. I combine 50 grams of sugar, 200 ml of water, and 100 ml of vinegar. Bring it to a boil until the sugar is fully dissolved. Then I take it off the heat and let it cool completely to room temperature before using. And all the main dishes are done at this point. To finish the grilled mackerel dish, I grate some fresh radish finely and serve it on the side. For the pickled radish and carrot, I use a Japanese vegetable cutter to cut both into thin strips. Add 1 tablespoon of salt and mix well with my hands. Let that sit for about 10 minutes until the salt rots out the excess moisture so the vegetables stay crunchy. Then I rinse them thoroughly under cold water. Squeeze out as much liquid as I can and pack them tightly into a clean jar. Pour the cold brine over on top until everything is submerged. Seal the jar and leave it for at least an hour before eating. Overnight is even better.
I want to take some time to explain about what I mean by saying gut health. Inside your gut, there are trillions of microorganisms, mostly bacteria, living there permanently. They are not harmful. They're supposed to be there. They help you digest your food. They support your immune system. They can affect your mood and energy level as well. Scientists, or I, call this community gut microbiome. The simplest way to think about healthy microbiome is variety. The more different type of bacteria you have, the better your gut tends to function. And the main thing, rice variety, is eating a wide range of different whole foods, especially plants, which present a lot in Vietnamese cuisine. More variety in what you eat, more variety in your gut, and my aim is to do that in a budget-friendly way. Here's everything for week 3. This week I have 5 grilled pork with mint chili or bún thịt nướng. I'm gonna have it with the fish sauce I prepare and the radish carrot pickle that I make. And I have 5 Vietnamese beef stew or bò kho. I'm gonna have it with my sourdough bread and 5 braised ginger chicken and 6 Japanese style grilled mackerel with miso soup. Thank you so much for being with me in this journey. If you have a dish that you want me to make or questions about gut health, drop it in the comment. I'll read everything. And I'm Selena, new to Vancouver. I'll be here every Saturday. See you
Tomorrow.
So essentially everything I cook for this week is very good for gut health. Do you know why? My answer is in the comment.